Good afternoon, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. It is 3:40 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here in the United States on November 29th. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for critical updates if there happens to be any, which there will be. As we can see, we've already actually moved past this. We are at the European Space Agency looking at their version of the Enlil model because it's just a better prediction model. Enlil is actually NASA's. So we can see here, and this I want to explain something to you right here. Okay, this right here, you see these little quick pop-ups like this, and you think this is bad. Actually, this isn't bad. It's just a quick little pop, just like a little, almost like somebody flicking you in the nose, like ow. But when you have something like this, and it just continues to increase and increase and increase and increase, and just no. Once it gets to the top, it's for a short time. But look at how much that's here for that event. This is a long-term event, and it's going to last for a while, and it's just going to increase. It's going to get not good. It's going to be not good. So let's actually see how long this will last. So we're going to go from right about here, which is where, if you look here, we're actually at right about 12 centimeters cubed. So this is on December 2nd to where it gets back over here. It looks like this is going to be the 5th. Right about here. Yeah, right about pretty close to the 5th. So that's a 2 to 3 day event of a lot of dense plasma, like for days. That's what's not good. Like when you get a little pop like this, boop, you're looking at a few hours, okay, and then boop, another few hours, okay, we're getting a break. But that's the stuff that's not good. So so from December 12th, oh look at that, about 20:30, so towards the evening. Let's see where she ends off. Oh yeah, right about there. So the 4th. So yeah, a good solid 2 days, good 48 hours of it. So just be aware, be patient with people. Just know that you're going to be irritable. Other people are going to be irritable, and it's definitely going to put the test to a lot of people. There's a lot of things that are going to happen. Oh wait a minute. What happens on 12/4? The solar eclipse that's down at Antarctica. Yeah, the South Pole, 12/4. How good, isn't that a weird coincidence? I think so. Here we are, timeanddate.com of the eclipse. You got right here, the annual solar eclipse. We had that, which was good, right? Total solar eclipse. Right here. If anybody happens to know anything, if you guys have seen other videos of mine, if you haven't, please go watch them. Right around in here, there is a volcano that is currently erupting. Yes, at the South Pole, melting a lot of the ice and making the waters warmer down here. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting to watch what happens here in the next couple of days, folks. You get her done. And here we are at the Solar Dynamics Observatory, and we are looking through 171 angstroms of light. Got a few things to take notice of. I will try to run you through them as they happen. I might even pop that down one because there's quite a bit that happens in a quick amount of time. Alright. There's a lot of dancing that goes on over here, and there's a decent little pop that goes on over here. There's also one that goes on up here, actually right towards the beginning. This one just kind of reaches out and says hello. But there's also a lot of more of the dancing over here, and it's pretty crazy. And this is rolling this way as well. Boom, did you see that? Yeah, there's one there, and just a short little while later, there's one there. Now, right across here, we're going to see a little rip. See that? There it is. You guys see that? That was actually plasma. That was a ribbon of plasma that's kind of going south, but also kind of coming our way. So we are going to get some of that. It may not be a ton. Let's go check out another angstrom of light, and we'll actually see if we can take a peek at that a little bit better. We're here. I didn't even know you guys. I forgot to hit pause. I apologize. I've been looking at this thing. So yeah, here we go. As you can see, there was some pops over here. This is actually starting to really become active, and right here we have a coronal hole. This is going to be turning around right to us. It's going to be directly Earth facing, which is going to increase our winds and our plasma as well. So the reason I say that I have a feeling we're going to get some of the plasma off of this rip, if you will, this little release of ribbon plasma, is because as this was let loose, even though some of it is pointing down, you still got this coronal hole. See this right here? Whoosh. That's coming right off. Well, it's also being pushed by the coronal hole. And the coronal hole right here pushing it, it's going to come right at us. So, I mean, not a ton of it, but some of it's going to come and get us. I mean, there's no doubts about that. Okay, I actually hit pause this time. Hey, I'm human, folks, and you know what? I was actually going to go back and edit that, and I'm like, you know what? I am not a supreme perfectionist by any means. I'm human. I make mistakes. It's part of my silliness. So you know what? You're going to get the real raw me. And sometimes I goof up. I'm only human. That's what we do, right? Sometimes we goof up. Now this right here is going to let us know, this again, this is 304 angstroms of light. This one is really going to allow us to see the ribbon of plasma that comes off. And it's a pretty significant one. I'll actually be able to hit pause and I'll show you here as it comes off. Again, keep your eyes out right here when it comes off. And it should be coming off here pretty quick. Whoa, hold on. You see that? Bring her back. All right. Look at that, baby. Yeah, that's a good chunk. Now, you can't really see the coronal hole here. The coronal hole is actually right here. Okay, this right, it's just through the color angstrom light. This is, so you can't really see the coronal holes very well on this one. I'll actually show you one that actually does allow us to see it really well. But yeah, that's all that pleasant. See, and what people don't realize is that you see this here, but this is a ribbon too, like this, all the way over here. And these are all, you know, ribbons of plasma. Here's another one that goes all along this way. You got another one down here. You got this one here. You got another one here. So at any time, and it does not take a flare to release that plasma. Just, I mean, really, it almost looks like, actually, if you look, it almost looks like with this being the coronal hole, it is what pushed it off. So the plasma was just kind of moving around, and it got caught up in the wind from the coronal hole, and that's actually what pushed it off, was the coronal hole. Look at that. It actually does look like that's what happened, doesn't it? Huh. Yeah, because it comes from all the way over here and pushes right there. How you like that? And here we are looking at 211 angstroms of light. And this is where I'm going to kind of bring to everyone's attention. You can actually see more of the corona of the sun through this angstrom, if there is one. I mean, look at the size and the darkness of this. Black hole sun, won't you come? Yeah, that's not good. And of course, we got to see our little plasma release, but this actually lets you know what's really happening as far as like our sun's corona. Like, you've got one here, you've got one here. Look how big this is. Now, I will say what surprises me is that earlier this year, we actually had them at least as big, if not bigger, on the southern side of the sun, like right in this area at the same time. Our sun is going through a lot of changes, folks. It is not happy. She's a wee grumpy. A wee grumpy she is. Steve, everyone. Okay, here we are over at Seeds. Alright, folks, and here we are at Seeds, chronograph 2, Sechi. And there's something I want to show everybody. I kind of would love everybody to be able to try and explain this to me. Some people say that, you know, oh, I'm just seeing things. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, well, explain this to me. How is this natural? See that? What's natural about that? What's natural about a dot, you know, like little dashes going in towards the sun? And you've got them coming out this way. Or is it going this way? And it's not just going straight, it's curving. This one is curving. You've got them going up here. How's this natural? What is this? Is it something being shot at the sun? Are these things being shot at another spaceship? Is it our sun pushing it off? What is it pushing? Like, what is this? I mean, this we know, yes. I mean, you look over here, you see this nice little rounded object. Yeah, well, yeah, that's probably like a little planet. Like right there. See? Little guy right here, little fellow being pushed off. What the heck is this? What is this job here? I don't know. That's what gets me, folks. Like, what's going on out in space? Now, here's the thing where I was talking about as above, so below. We can see it here, right? We can see it here, plain as day. So if the light is penetrating, because as above, so below, as within, so without. Very next frame, 30 minutes later, the darkness is there. So as light finds its way in, wherever the light pierces, the darkness must come as well. Just like with Christ and Antichrist, the good and the bad, the light and the darkness. So as one comes, the other one will come. You know, you've got the darkness up here, same exact frame. Now this one here, you can see they've got a solid gray to like blot it out so you can't tell. But these are the things that really nobody pays attention to. Oh look, it is a little planet. There's one there and one there. Isn't it cute? Hey there, little fellas. Now for those of you that are new to the channel, yes, I do a lot of this analysis. Look at this right here. Perfectly round. Perfectly round. Perfectly round. Perfectly round. What are we looking at? We're looking at planets that get birthed out of our sun or pushed off, however you want to look at it, that are coming into our solar system or getting pushed or coming out of our star. I don't know if it's given birth. I don't know. But those are definitely round planets. Go check out some of my previous videos and you will see many, many, many of them. And I find them very often. Sometimes I'll share them. They're really good ones that are like definite ones. Some of them are kind of you can kind of tell, but other times you can't. But I'm actually gonna have to do a second video because there's no way I'm gonna get all this done within a 15-minute time frame, folks. There's just no way. Especially since I've got some of them with friends to look at. Now this was just from the 26th. Let's see if we got from the 27th. Nope, nothing yet. Doggone it. And here's another thing, folks, that really just baffles my mind. Okay, this right here is the sun, right? We know this. This is the disc that covers it, so that way we can actually look at it. But the size of this white circle here is actually the sun itself. Okay, this is Mercury. At first I was thinking, oh, it's Venus. No, this is actually Mercury. So at least so we're being told, according to some of the other channels I've seen, and from what I'm looking at, bullshit. Because with the star alignments, Mercury is already behind the sun. This satellite here is directly in front of the sun, between Earth and us. So this is the sun. We're over here looking straight at it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm doing this just really quick. Okay, here's the Earth. Here's the sun. Mercury is already behind the sun. We cannot see Mercury. But what can we see? Line of sight, getting closer to the sun. Oh, what is there? Mars. Okay? Mars is the only thing we can see. So that would tell us that this over here is Mars. But here's my problem. Where the hell is he going? He should be going around over here. Bruh, did you lose your map? Like, did you get a flat tire and you're pulling over to change the damn thing? What's happening here? I've never seen one do this. They always go over here. I've never seen a planet go under the frickin' sun. Can you smell what I'm stepping in? And that's from the 28th. Let's go to the 29th. Here he goes. Still going. Like, hey, bruh, where you going? And then, of course, we got our little pops over here, and we'll show you what's going on over here. But look at this. As he's getting there, the sun is just popping off. Like, what? I don't like this. The sun pops off. It's not very happy with it. What's going on here, peoples? Can anybody tell me? If anybody really knows, and you can give me a really good scientific explanation, I would love to chit chat with you. But yeah, you can see right here, we've got one here. And it's actually kind of funny because you can see the waves kind of come over this way. So there's one here and one here. Isn't that just beautimous? Look at that. See it coming in and then kind of pushing off. And it's almost like they don't want to go anywhere. Like they're still just going to be a prick and just hang out there. Like, haha, not moving anywhere. You can kind of see them hanging out. But stay safe, folks. I'll do another one to follow up. There's definitely some other things to look at. I took the weekend off. I really kind of needed a couple days to unwrap my brain, really. There's just a lot going on. But love y'all. Stay safe. I'll get us caught up here in a little bit.